Hello everybody, my name is Mr. DJ, welcoming you to another StarCraft 2 commentary. So today I'm going to be covering Intel Extreme Masters, and two players are battling out. Those two players are WhiteRa, also known as WhiteRa, and he's going against EgIdra. I call him Idra, okay? So it's going to be on ZVP on the map Metalopolis, and those two players are spawning next to each other, so we might see some early pressure. Let me just check something. Okay, we might see some early pressure from both our players. I don't know. I've never seen this game. So, WhiteRa is a really good Protoss. He is Swedish, I think. Swedish, yeah, he's Swedish, and Idra is American, and Idra is a really good Zerg. He has really good timing on his units. He knows how to spend his mineral, all that good stuff. So that Overlord is coming in to see where is WhiteRa, and he sees that he is here. I'm just going to call him WhiteRa, but WhiteRa needs to know that they're spawning cross position. I don't know if he has seen this this Overlord, so it seems that Idra is going for 14 pull. 14 pull into spawning, no, 14 hatch into spawning pool, excuse me. And one pylon, two warping units here, which is a nice placed pylon, and as you can see, spawning pool is coming out for Idra. Gateways out, and cyber core, so we might see some 1-gate robo into expansion. Okay, so Idra is getting 1 gas, so we might see some early speedlings. No, not that early, because he feels confident, so he grabs his 14 hatch. So we might see some Ling Roach, Ling Bailing. No, not Bailing, Ling Roach mutas. And puts a pylon to prevent any like Nidus worms or something like that, or overload drops. Warp gate technology is coming out, and he's not getting any robo because he doesn't have any second gas, but he's getting his stalker out, and no expansion yet for WhiteRa. So I've been in a video spree of Idra, but I got a mouse more to cast after in the IEM, so it's going to be really good. The stalker is going to come out and kill that drone because it's a really pesky drone, and that drone is going to explode. So as we can see, we have 3. He's splitting his Zerglings, and we see Zergling speed, so we will maybe get more Zerglings in the future. And splits 3 Zerglings to see if any zealots were securing the Zelnagic tower or stalker, but that stalker is going to push off the Zergling, and so this is best of 3 series. As usual, we got Lair Tech on the way for Idra. The stalker is going to push in, but we got some Zerglings, and he tries to get us around. That stalker might die if it's not careful. If it gets us around, that stalker might die, but I don't think it's gonna happen, as 1 sentry and 2 zealots are being warped in. We got 1 Roach Warren for our Zerg player, and no, he's still running on 1 gas, so he needs to get a second gas to get a decent Roach army. So still spending his money on Zerglings. waiting for his roach warren to pop out and get some more roaches. And it seems that WhiteRa is going to push out with a lot of sentries, and one zealot is going to be, and if he's not careful, he sees that army, okay, nice play. Okay, he's going to push off, but no, zealot's not going to die, which is pretty good news. Oh, he might die. Yep, one zealot's go down, and one spine crawler is up and puts a force field down here. And if he's not careful, he could lose right here, right now. Reinforcing roaches trying to get down, but one force field. He needs to. Whoa, one more force field coming out, and he needs to kill. Oh my god, really nice force fields from WhiteRa, but I don't think this is going to be enough, as EgIdra is reinforcing constantly, as you can see. But this is just to prevent for EgIdra to drone up really hard and get a really decent economic advantage. So WhiteRa will back off and should take his expansion after this push. We'll see, but EgIdra has now a pretty decent army of roaches, so he might push back. And as you can see, WhiteRa is getting his expansion and a forge, and we got roach speed on the way. But if he's not careful, he could end the game right here, right now, but I don't think so, as those players know how to micro, and two stalkers are coming out, chrono boosting his warp gates, so he gets to get more stalkers, and one Zergling's going to run in and see that expansion. Nice creep spread. The creep spread is starting to spread around the map. Duh. And we got roach speed on the way, and he went for a 4-gate, but didn't quite did what he wanted to. But he did some damage and killed like a lot of units and prevented EgIdra to drone up really hard. So EgIdra is going to get his 3rd expansion, and a Stargate is coming out for. Where's that Stargate? There it is. A Stargate is coming out for WhiteRa, and a Overseer is coming out, if you want to know. Evo Chamber, we might see double Evo Chamber right here. One Evo Chamber, no. One attack armor for, one attack weapon attack, counter. One ground weapon level 1 for the Protoss units, and one Void Ray one Void Ray is being chrono boosted out of that Stargate, and one Overseer dies. We got Pneumatized Carapace for Overlord speed, and we got Hydra Den, and still spreading that creep. We got one Zerg ground Carapace 1, and one more hatchery. Yep, one hatchery here to get more units, and Duckload gets his Robo Bay right now. As you can see, he has not been producing units. He has been expanding quite a lot and droning up really hard, getting some Void Arrays, getting some, but Overlord speed is now finished, and the Queen is prepared for the Void Array attack. As WhiteRa gets his 3rd expansion, and we got Hydra range and 3 Hydras popping out. We got Robo Bay coming out for WhiteRa, and we might see some Colossus, which he needs that unit right now to counter those roaches, as Stalkers do additional damage against roaches, but Immortals are really bad, I have to say. Oh no, they're really good. I meant they're really bad against Zerglings, but really good against roaches, as they are armored and they do 55 damage to armored, which is pretty decent. Plus the weapon upgrade that WhiteRa has invested in. So the third is going to go up, and the Overlord just trying to spew creep, but not going to happen. And one Colossi is going out, and no chrono boost on any of the Robo Bay or the Robo facility. But yeah, one chrono boost on the Robo facility, and one chrono boost on the Stargate. So he is relying on Stargate. And we got Zerg Ground Carapace level 2 for our Zerg player. And we got nice Hydra and Roach army. So this is going to counter that. I think WhiteRa is getting the well-known Protoss Death Ball, as if Stalkers, Void Rays, and Colossi. But it seems that EgIdra is pushing out with a pretty decent army, and he's pushing out with an enormous army of Zerg. And will WhiteRa be able to push this off? I don't think he will, as EgIdra splits his army, and Quadrant Shield is trying to go up, but I don't see WhiteRa getting this kill, this match. One Colossi goes out and tries a micro in desperation, but that Colossi goes down, and WhiteRa going to GG out of this game. So EgIdra is up 1-0, and stay tuned for game 2 coming right next.